Hi guys, so this is our Monday's workout. Okay, check your space, make sure you've got a suitable area to do the exercises. So if you're inside, okay, make sure you're not going to slip or trip. Make sure any pets are away, any brothers or sisters might be in the way. Okay, just ask them to give you half an hour or so. Okay, we'll get this workout done. So let's make sure we've got a water bottle with us. Okay, we're going to need a timer of some description, so a stopwatch. Okay, something that you can program it. Okay, you can download loads of apps, you can program an app, and you can have a nice, easy, good timer. It'll give you an idea of where you are in your workouts. Okay, if you want to put some music on for this set, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I just want you to write down the exercises, and then we'll go through them. So, coming up this week, all right, we have a talk from JP. Okay, so should be really interesting. Also, hopefully your parents would have seen the poll on Facebook. Okay, so there's a couple of options for cooking on this Friday. So it could be chocolate brownies, Welsh cakes, or honey and banana bread. Guys, I want to do chocolate brownies. Okay, let's make sure the chocolate brownies win. All right, should be really, really, really delicious. Okay, because the pizzas you guys made looked absolutely gorgeous. Okay. When Jenny comes back from staying at her dad's, we're going to make some pizzas again, okay, and then I'll post up what me and Jenny have done for those, okay. Right, pre-pull guys, okay, make sure you've done a good quality pre-pull, okay, your body's ready and you can get going. But first of all, let's talk about working in our cardio zone. Okay, so cardio zone is a little bit like our swimming cardio zone, okay, you've got 5 different zones, okay. To work out your cardio zone, okay, so where your heart rate should be, okay, you're going to take 220 minus off your age, okay, and that'll give you roughly what your maximum heart rate should be. Okay, in your cardio zone, you're going to be working around about 140 beats per minute to 160 beats per minute. Now, it is quite a big variance, okay, so you just need to make sure that you're checking your heart rate regularly to make sure you're working in the right zone. If your heart rate's too low, you need to push it in more effort. If your heart rate's too high, you need to back off slightly. Now, to check our heart rates, guys, there's several places you can check your heart rate. Okay, so first one is in your wrist. So take 2 fingers, okay, you can see the veins in your wrist there, okay, press in and you'll feel your heart or your pulse beating. Okay, so now what you need to do is look for a clock, okay, time for 6 seconds, count each of the beeps and then add a 0, okay, and that will give you your heart rate. Once you started exercising and you're very, very warm, okay, your heart rate should be up quite high. At the moment mine's about 50, okay guys, so the fitter you are, the lower your heart rate will actually be. So you can also take your heart rate from your neck, so again, 2 fingers. Okay, make sure your thumb stays out of the way because it's got a pulse in it and it can give you a false reading. Into the side of your neck. Give it a little move around every now and again in case you can't find it, but as soon as you can find it, okay, again, 6 seconds, add on a 0, and it'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so our main set today, we're all going to do it 4 times through, so that's F2 and F3. Okay, we're going to go for 1 minute of high knees, straight into 1 minute of jumping jacks. Okay, we're then going to do forward and back jumps. We're then going to do side to side jumps, so small, fast movements. Okay, back into our high knees. Now we're going to take 30 seconds rest. In that time, guys, you will need to make sure that you have taken your heart rates. Okay, so make sure you check in, see how hard you're working. Okay, you should be working relatively hard. Okay, but not so much that you can't talk to somebody. Okay, so think of it like that. Okay, if you're really, really struggling, you may be working too hard and your heart rate's going to be up too high. Okay, so set your own pace, but you need to make sure that that heart rate is staying steady for that whole minute. There's no point in doing very, very small, slow star jumps and then going into really, really fast star jumps just to get your heart rate up. Okay, let's try and make sure that heart rate stays nice and level all the way through the activities. Okay, so our forward and back jumps, okay, we've not done these recently. Okay, so standing up, okay, so imagine you've drawn a line in front of you. All you're doing is jumping over and back. Okay, over and back. So keep that core engaged. Make sure you're jumping with your hips, so you're jumping forward with the legs and back with the legs. Okay, our side to side jumps, exactly the same. Keeping our upper body as much as we can upright, side to side. Okay guys, we don't want to see people leaning over or leaning back. Okay, nice good control in your body. Pull your tummy muscles in. Okay, think about that plank positioning. Okay, pull your abs nice and tight, and it's the side to side jumps. Okay, for our high knees, let's get those hands out. Let's get those knees up every single time. Okay, so high knees. Guys, it's 1 minute. Okay, try and work through it all the way as best you can. Okay, so for our post pull, so our warm down, okay, check out the YouTube video. Okay guys, you should know most of these by now. Okay, obviously focus heavily more so on your legs. So hopefully guys, we'll see you soon. Good luck.